Hello and welcome to the Everyday Writer.
Hi, I'm Carrie Cadmus, and the voice you just heard is my son, who will stay off camera because internet safety issues and such. And I'm going to be calling him Fireheart because he asked to be, because he loves the warrior cats. You know, go Fireheart, Great Paw, and all that good stuff. But he was kind enough to help me set up all this video stuff because I am woefully ignorant when it comes to things like this. It's awful. He knows a lot more things, and he's 10. So, anyway.
And she's 36.
It's true. It's rough. I do not know things. I have to ask him about stuff all the time. Might as well be 80. So anyway, like he said, this channel is called the Everyday Writer, and like in the title, I'm wanting to encourage people to write every day, and myself as well, because I have a problem with this too. And the reason I want to do this is mostly for parents, because as a parent myself, it is very, very hard to let yourself have some time for self-care. And for me, self-care is like doing your hobbies and like writing for me and yoga and things like that. It's very hard to let yourself carve out that time because then you feel guilty. I don't know about any of your other parents, but I know I always feel guilty when I'm doing something for me. I'm like, oh, I should be doing something with Fireheart right now. I should be cooking. I should be doing, I should be doing something else, But no, you are just as important as anything else, because if you are not working correctly, if you are overwhelmed and burnt out, everybody feels it. Your kids feel it. Your partner feels it if you have one. Everybody feels it. And so just like, I'm sure you've heard this before, but just like on the airplane where they say, put your own mask on first before you help anybody else, you have to take care of you first before you can have the energy to help anybody else. So to help encourage these writing every day, I am starting a 30 stories in 30 days challenge starting in April, which I know is only a few days away. I actually kind of, busy mom. I kind of should have posted this a few days ago to give people a little more heads up and everything. But yeah, so it's 30 stories in 30 days, but that's kind of intimidating. You don't have to be a fiction writer to do this. You don't have to be a serious writer. You can be a hobby writer. You can just be someone that likes to write sometimes. It's just to get you to write and to carve out 5 to 10 minutes of your day for you. Like you can just do a brain dump where you just write all your thoughts on the paper and boom, there's your story, because life is stories. And so like a journal entry, that's your story. Or you can rant about how your son doesn't put the toilet seat down like he should. So anyway, so anything like that you can write down. Or if you're, like me, you can write a story. I know it says 30 stories in 30 days, but I may or may not just keep the same story and just write on it every day. Or I am going to be posting on some of my other social media. I'm also on Blue Sky as, the Everyday Writer, and Pinterest, which, again, the Everyday Writer. And I'm going to be posting prompts that can help you. Like I said, you don't have to do it, but there'll be different prompts, and we'll be doing different videos, too, where Fireheart will help me say some, figure out some ideas of things to do and everything like that. But yeah, so anyway, so that's the challenge. And, but for now, what I'm going to do is I am going to interview Fireheart and get his perspective on what he feels like when his mom, me, is overwhelmed and burnt out. And because we all often don't get the kids' version, the kids' view of things. And so maybe kind of enlighten it. And I'm being very vulnerable here because I'm sure he's going to say some things that might not make me look very good because I do get overwhelmed and burnt out often.
Please don't leave nasty comments.
Yes, thank you, Fireheart. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and interview him now. And so here's some questions I have. Okay, Fireheart, can you tell when I'm burnt out or overwhelmed?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, how? What were some of the signs?
Most of it is like you sigh a lot. Like you're like a lot. Like when I ask you, hey, I forgot how to turn on the laundry machine. How do I turn on the laundry machine? You'll be like, okay, I'll help you. And then you come in and help me, you know. And on your face, you just look like you just look burnt out. You look super tired. You're like, you look like, I just want to go to bed. I just want to do my yoga. And you know, like whenever you're talking, you use a lot more breath than regular.
Really?
You're like, and your voice is also kind of deeper than regular.
My man voice?
No, not like that. But it's just like whenever you talk, you're like, it kind of sounds like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta take care of.
Okay.
I gotta do this, I gotta do that, just like stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So can you tell a difference between the days that I have prioritized and taken some time out for me for self-care and the days that I haven't?
Wait, say that again?
Okay, sorry about that. So can you tell a difference between the days that I have prioritized my self-care with things like yoga or writing, things like that, and days when I've gone a while without self-care?
Oh yeah, I can definitely tell, cause like you act. Sometimes it's like whenever you're not like whenever you have done quite a bit of when you've prioritized your self-care, like I can tell because like you're much more cheerful, you're much more like your regular self, and like you just are a lot more like yourself, you know, and stuff like that, you know. And like on days or sometimes weeks where you haven't been able to prioritize that stuff because there's just so much going on, you're like burnt out and you're overwhelmed. Like you act a lot like what you just were, you know, like what I was just talking about, I mean.
Okay. All right. So this is the part where, you know, where we feel guilty for prioritizing our own self-care because we feel like our kids are going to think we're like neglecting them or that kind of thing. So I'm going to ask Fireheart how he feels about that. So Fireheart, how do you feel about me taking 10 to 15 minutes out of the day for just me? Like, would this be a detriment to you at all? Would you feel... Sorry. Yeah, that's a big word. Sorry. Would it hurt you at all? Would it be bad for you at all?
No, not. I mean, like, sometimes I do know that you're like, I can tell that you like you need that time, and I'll be like, no, take more than 15 minutes. Like sometimes I've thought like, you don't need 15 minutes, you need an hour.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Not like an hour.
I guess I get bad sometimes.
I didn't mean it like that, but like I meant like you just need longer than 15 minutes for your self-care, you know? And like it doesn't, sometimes it kind of makes me feel a little bit bad because like not like bad like it makes me like it makes me like feel sad or anything, but like it makes me feel a little mad at myself for not being more obedient, I guess.
Oh, well, you're a kid, buddy. That happens to everybody and stuff. But like I said, it's you're good. You know, it's just all the responsibilities that come with parenting and everything like that. That's what gets me overwhelmed and stuff. Okay, so all in all, would you say that me taking a little bit of time out for myself every day, that doesn't make you feel less loved or anything,
nope.
right? No?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope on a rope.
All right. So I think we've kind of proved through the child's perspective that taking time out for yourself doesn't hurt them at all. It's actually better for them because they notice that you're happier. You know, like you said, he notices that I'm happier. I'm my happy self when I have taken time to recharge and do my things. So anyway, I hope you join me this month of April with the 30 stories in 30 days and just write every day. Like I said, even if it's just a few minutes or 1 minute or just a line. And so so also you can catch me on Blue Sky, the Everyday Writer, and Pinterest at the Everyday Writer, I believe 89, the Everyday Writer 89. And so it's been good talking to you. This is my very first YouTube video ever. So there you go. I will get better as things go on. So so anyway, thanks. Bye guys.
See ya.